My name is Jeremy Huffstickler, and I got back from doing my part to tithe some of my tithing money and getting them clothes for the kids in the neighborhood because it's Dollar Day at Goodwill, and our Goodwill has good, really nice stuff here in Conway. But since I've been back at the house, and even before getting back here, this corporate AI consumer product researcher, aka the modern day magicians of Egypt, have been as soon as I got out of my daughter's van and got close to the house, uh, uh, the weaponized communication frequency coming from the Wi-Fi router, which I call it the broadband spectrum, and then just the heavy buildup of this area. These satellite dishes throwing their frequency, the electrical line that hooks into the house. All these frequencies are being used to crush me. Like I'm simply trying to cut the tags off all the clothes I got on with these scissors and just being yanked around and smashed while my ears are being rang super loud with that tinnitus Morse code voice of God technology audio, while the female voice of God technology audio is broadcasting, and then they're doing the AI consumer product researchers streaming in a low volume man's voice, while my face really feels like I got razor wire, visible spider web that's like made out of razor wire cutting through me, because whenever it goes into my skin or touches my skin, all the frequency built up in my skin is just like uh, pulling dirty electricity through, while my tailbone's being crushed, while behind my ears are being crushed, and my feet being vibrated. The force of this weaponized direct energy being used on me right now would kill a infant, a toddler, a small animal, uh, like a small animal, if the AI consumer product researcher wanted to just crush them and not manipulate their breathing by flexing the pulse of these weaponized communication frequencies to allow the biometrics to pump the lungs. It just prolongs torture, or um, one of their tactics of crushing us and drowning us in air, especially in cyber torture. Whenever Project Bluebeam's being used to make it look like you're underwater, um, is to let you get one breath and then vibrate you when that breath runs out to fill your lungs back with, or your blood vessels back with oxygen. So you can get one breath and drown as many times as you would drown in 25 to 45 minutes. And this is just part of what's being done and called research for the greater good of society. And if I was to just not know about these technologies and tell someone just about the microwave hearing, aka voice of God technology audio frequencies, they'd be like, you're schizophrenic. You're hearing women talking. and probably be called corona because of the crushing of my lungs, which what we saw in Wuhan, China was wireless murder to get that fear porn going, to push all the prices hiked up for this corporate Ponzi scheme, while church, mosque, temples around the world burnt down, leading to Notre Dame. And even whenever Notre Dame burnt down, once again, they tried to blame it on our Muslim brothers trying to get into heaven, just like everyone else who's trying to get into heaven, saying that there were on the construction working team. But there have been a whole bunch of church, mosque, temples, the ancient temples from the past, even destroyed and stuff like that. But this silent war on humanity is being waged safely hidden behind the rules of Covert human research, and everyone's standing still while our children are being labeled words like autistic, cerebral palsy, um, learning disability, homicidal, suicidal, Parkinson's, Tourette's, and it's all because of wireless brain neuron research, the Obama Brain Initiative, and Bush Reagan Star Wars program propaganda on the TV, and propaganda being taught on the college campuses to good people who just wanted to help and make a difference, but are being 100% used as fools. And everyone trying to go into heaven knows when you blame God for being the murderer of baby or stealing their lives, you're 100% going to answer for that whenever you stand before God and weigh in Himself before final judgment. And that's what this war on humanity is all about. That's why they're waging it with frequencies and have it set up so that they can't be investigated, because it will be 99 point something percent of the population versus a fraction of a percent who has waged war on all of us through their pharmakia and frequencies.